Another interesting thing that I came across that we taught in the lesson, which is that focusing on the flesh isn't just so focusing on sin, but focusing on the flesh also means if you're focused, if you're only focused on not sinning, that's also living in the flesh. Like if your whole life is like you're every day you're worried, you're thinking about whether you sinned or not have sinned, and this person over there sinned, and judging people that sin. And if you're focused completely on not sinning, then that is also living in the flesh. If you're obsessed with sin, because then if you don't sin, now you're self-righteous, but if you do sin, now you're depressed. And so it's kind of, we talked about how pride and shame are the opposite of each other. So pride, I have a measure, I have a standard, and if I reach that standard, now I'm proud. I've reached this level of success. I've reached this, so I'm proud. But if I don't, I'm ashamed. But it's the same with sin. If we say, okay, I didn't do this, I didn't do this, I didn't do this, I'm proud. But now if I did do it, now I'm ashamed. So so our as a Christian, we shouldn't judge our Christian walk solely by our effort. So obviously I'm not saying that, don't worry about sinning or not, but I'm saying that that's not the sole measurement of our Christian walk. Is focused on sinning or not sinning. This person sinned and this person didn't sin, I didn't sin. So if that's the only thing we're thinking about as far as Christianity, then we're also living in the flesh. If we're not thinking about our relationship with God, if we're not thinking about our salvation, if we're not thinking about what God did for us, all we're doing is measuring, did I do this? Did I do that? Did I do that? Is our whole Christian walk is measuring every day. Did I do this? Did I not do that? Did I do this? Then we're also living in the flesh. That's living in the flesh as well, because you're measuring yourself on a fleshly standard. So it's impossible to be single-mindedly focused on flesh and to please the Lord.